syndrome, and we're going to talk today about our gardening techniques and how we've had success and what we're going to plant this spring. We're a little behind because spring comes pretty early here in San Diego, but nevertheless we're going to get started and get it going. So we use these little peat pots. You can get them at Home Depot. I think the first round we got them online as starters to get the seeds going and sprouted. They're not the best for the environment, but to start out and kind of get your green thumb going, it's nice to have little starters. We'll figure something else out for the future. And the nice thing about these is that you can orient yourself with what you're planting. And we learned this the hard way. The first time we did it, we just filled them all up with seeds, and then we had no idea what was in what peat pot. So when we planted them, we had no idea what we had actually planted. So now we make sure we orient ourselves on the peat pot container, and then we make sure to have a piece of paper with what we've put in each pot oriented the same way so that we don't forget. So we're going to try some cucumber, jalapeno, cayenne peppers, green beans, tomatoes, lettuce, lovage, basil, dill, and bell pepper. And so to get the peat pots started, you just pour water in, because right now they're just these little flat discs, and you want them to grow like 1.5 inches or so. So you just pour the water in. Do we have to make them covered? I don't really remember. And then they kind of start to... So here you can see we've got the water in there, and you want to pour just enough to where they're wet but not floating out of their little spaces, and as you can see, they've already started to grow significantly as they absorb the water. So our peat pots have grown, and now we're going to start putting the seeds in. So you basically, you leave them in the thing, but just so you can see, you pull up the netting that's around them so that you've got enough accessible space to the peat. And then we have found that fluffing up kind of the top layer of peat gets you the best results because it kind of loosens it up a little bit. So now you've got a nice open space to work with. So we're going to be planting cucumber first, and in each pot we'll put 3 to 4 seeds in, and then you pick the one that's the strongest and go with that one. Because these are a little big, we'll just do 3. lettuce, lovage, basil, dill. We've got 2 spots for bell peppers left. So we'll go ahead and plant those. And then you're going to leave this little plastic lid on over top until you see until you see them starting to sprout. So it keeps it nice and humid and just perfect for seed germination. Do we have to add any more water?
Nope.
Okay. But, like, if you see them drying out, you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, gonna set the lid on. Wish them luck. So in the meantime, we'll check back on these. We'll give you guys an update in a few days. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and like our page, The Adventure Syndrome. We'll be posting all kinds of stuff. So, thanks.